So, on the exam day, I'm now giving you the tips on the exam day. On the exam day, there are so many things that you have to get right for you to pass. So the first one is make sure you are arriving or you are checking in early. This is very important. There's going to be some security steps that you have to follow. Especially if you are taking your exam at an examination center, Pearson VUE, you are most likely going to be checked for your IDs. Make sure you have your IDs, the one with signature or the one without signature. Two of them, if you have, unless if you've got one document which has got both the details and also the signature. And they will take you through some security features, security procedures actually, to make sure that they verify you're the right person and they're taking the correct exam. So make sure that you check in early. Okay. If you are lucky, some centers, if you check in early, they can even ask you to take the exam early. It all depends. But checking in early, I can advise 1 hour before your exam is good. It gives you time to relax. It gives you time to familiarize yourself with the exam room. And sometimes those places might be very cold also. So you might be interested in carrying your jacket in case the aircon cannot be controlled for that room. Maybe it's controlled centrally somewhere in the building. So you don't want to take your exam and you're busy shivering because of the temperatures. Then on the exam day, make sure you use the breaks intentionally. It's very important because it helps to reset your mind. This one I can emphasize to you. The moment you finish the first 60 or the first 80 and you take your break, remember you're stretching yourself, you're taking a walk after sitting for 2-3 hours or so. It's also good for your mind, it's also good for your body. The blood flows properly in your body because you're exercising, you're moving from one place to the other. And I can tell you 10 minutes is not a lot. So don't get overexcited that I've got 10 minutes. And once your 10 minutes is over, the clock will start ticking, so you lose time. So always be back to the exam room at least 3 or 2 minutes before your actual time. Then you can resume your exam. Then also you have an option to flag uncertain questions, okay? So you have an option to flag uncertain questions so that you are able to come back to them. You can highlight them, but do not over-review most of them until you change right answers into wrong answers, okay? So you have to make sure that you are very sure of what you're doing. In most cases, your first answer is always the correct one. So when you over-review, you are most likely going to change the correct answer to become the wrong answer. So be careful on that. And from my experience, what I can advise is, if it's possible, try to select an answer and then you flag it, then you move on. In case you fail to get enough time to come back to the question, maybe the answer that you have selected is the correct one. It increases also your chances of passing. Then you also need to read. Is it first? Is it next? Is it best? Read it carefully. Okay. Sometimes it gives you a clue as to what is the most likely answer based on the choice that you are given. Remember, when you're going to the exam, you're not choosing the best answer of everything that you know. You're choosing the best answer from the 4 answers that you have been given. So you choose the best out of it. It might not be something that you like, but it might be the best for that particular scenario. Then also trust your preparation and keep moving. Don't try to read so many other new things the last day before exam. It's most likely that you might flash out or you might forget everything that you've been studying for weeks of your time. So just trust that you have prepared enough, okay? Trust that you have prepared enough, and then you keep moving. So make sure you're sleeping very well before your exam time. You're taking water, you exercise, you're taking food properly. And my advice is, if it's applicable, always try to make sure that you do these exams in the morning when you're fresh. I normally prefer that than to do it in the afternoon. You've taken breakfast, you've taken lunch, your body is also busy digesting. But it's all up to you. But make a judgment. But my preference is to take these exams in the morning as compared to be in the evening.